Back now for our final segment of this edition of Forsyth County Connections. Thanks so much for sticking with us. And as I say, final segment, so we're saving the best. You can't say the best for last because then that'll get his ego all hiked up. We brought back a good friend of ours, Mike Wilcox, head golf professional, Tanglewood Park. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you. Good to see you, Jim.
Let's talk about the clubhouse at Tanglewood. Now, when was the old clubhouse built? And because we're going to talk about the new clubhouse. When was the old clubhouse built, and why was a new clubhouse even needed?
Well, that's a lot to answer there with the new clubhouse, but the old clubhouse was built in 73, 74. Once the PGA Championship, which they held in 74,
that's right,
was secured, then they tore down the existing structure there and built the clubhouse that we just tore down.
Okay.
For the PGA Championship.
All right. So now the new construction, when did that begin? When does it open? Tell me a little bit about that.
The new construction, we started in May of 2024, and we moved back into the new clubhouse on September the 9th. Just the golf operations part, it was kind of a soft opening there. So,
right.
But yeah, we were gone, 15, 16 months.
Now, let's take us inside the clubhouse sort of theoretically here for a minute. What will people see in the new clubhouse different from the old? What's
right
in there?
If you go in the new clubhouse, well, the first thing you'll notice about the new clubhouse, obviously, if you drive up. So the old clubhouse, it had a brick facade, not very appealing, no windows.
That's what my wife says about me. You know.
So in the landscaping was kind of tough, but now if you pull up, you see a beautiful building sitting on top of that, hill out there. And
well, look, in all seriousness, that's important. The optics are important. I mean,
absolutely.
All this industry and people coming into the area and deciding where they want to live and what they want to do and how they want to spend their recreational time.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, that's an important factor in it, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, we have lost events before just the fact that the old clubhouse was outdated. But this one it's beautiful. You pull up on the hill, you got the front porch there. It's very welcoming looking. You got the two arched entranceways, the pro shop and the main entrance. And then if you go inside, I don't know if you ever went inside of the old clubhouse, but when you go in, there's about 4 levels. You got the main level, then you go up to the ballroom level, then downstairs to a mezzanine, and then the pro shop and the grill were at the very bottom. And it wasn't really handicap accessible either. So we would put up a temporary ramp that was pretty difficult to push a wheelchair up to go to the ballroom.
Yeah, so this one's all very modernized and for everybody.
Everything's on one level. I mean, it's easily accessible for everyone. So
let me ask you a stupid question. Tanglewood is a public park, but is the clubhouse for members only, or can anybody have an event there? Or help me out with that.
No, anyone can have an event. It's public. So, and we're working right now with a vendor to get the food open in the new clubhouse, and they'll also do the room rentals and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll be fully operational by the first of the year.
So you've been working with people to get everything sort of set. Are the people working out there and giving you some input and everything? What kind of feedback are you getting on how people are sort of receiving it?
It's been pretty incredible, actually. I don't know how many people I've heard walk into the pro shop for the first time and say, wow, this is really nice. And, a lot of people say, wow, it's been, you really need this for a long time. And it's really been overwhelming.
Well, how is this going to shape the overall impact of Tanglewood Park, do you think?
Well, like I said, the old clubhouse was so dated and wasn't very appealing, so it was a tough sell. We weren't able to secure some events because of that, and I think anybody that wants to have an event in this clubhouse, all they've got to do is come see it, and it's going to sell itself. I mean,
now, if somebody wants to rent the facility or do something over there, is there a particular website or phone number or anything people should go to? Or
right now they can call the main park number, which would be like 336-703-6423 would be the pro shop, actually. But right now, until we get the vendors settled and everything, we're not renting any rooms in the clubhouse. So
but Well, Mike, I know, like I said, in all seriousness, this is an important project for the whole county, for the region. It's an economic development success. It's a recreational success, and I'm proud of what you're doing with it.
Thank you, Jim. Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, and keep us posted on how it's going.
I will do it.